What's up, guys? This Sunday in the shop, kind of just messing around. My creative thoughts are getting the best of me, but mm, my little 4L80 that I bought out of an '07 Savannah van, shaving her down and trying to get a black coat on her so she looks a little bit nicer when she's in the Caprice when that's all done. I just use this high heat max spray paint to coat my tranny, and then I'll end up coating my engine the same way. Just do that to make it look a little bit nicer, just a little bit of attention to detail. See, here's my 6.0. Finally got the heads back from machining and stuff. Just got waiting on head studs. Those will be here tomorrow. Just waiting on UPS once again. But I'll end up coating timing chain cover and stuff. That'll be gloss black. I'll end up changing these valve covers to some hideaway ones like we do on most of our cars. I'll probably end up doing probably a Ford style one. Not super sure yet, but I'll end up coating everything that I can take off, like the valley cover. That'll all be gloss black. And I got illusion red powder coat for my intake and stuff. And on this Camaro, we got the old style BTR intake. They actually just came out with one. I'm not super sure what this one's called, but they just came out with the Trinity intake. And here's the big thing that I like about them is the BTR logo on the front and the one on the back. I'm not a super big fan of. So I don't know. Kind of made my decision somewhat easier on the Trinity style intake. As you can see, the lid on this one pops off, which is a little bit different, but this will end up having a cap that goes over these coils and stuff like that. So I'll end up switching that up on mine. But over here, shaving down the new BTR intake. See, they got a smaller logo on the front, but the runners and stuff end up coming off. So it's kind of interesting. But one thing I don't really like about the intakes is that they got this texture on them. It's kind of a rough texture, so I don't know. I decided I'd shave it down. It used to have a giant square back here, just like the American flag on that other one. So I ended up shaving that down. Kind of looks like a set of butt cheeks, kind of. But I mean, it's kind of different. But I think it'll look a lot nicer instead of having texture there. It'll be all smooth. I think I might end up coating this the actual intake itself, the main body, illusion red, and then I'll end up probably doing these a gloss black, try and match the valve covers and stuff. But the intake just sets right on top of here, so I kind of got clamps in there, but it sits up in there like this, so those end up sliding inside of there, so it sits in there like that. But it's kind of just something we got going on today, this Sunday. Just shaving her down and got a lot of projects going on, so trying to squeeze mine in, get it done before spring here. But I think the turbo placement of this one's pretty crazy in the C10, but I don't know. They can either go there or I'll end up placing mine right up front here, running down to the intercooler and then back up into the intake. But something to think about once I actually get my motor in. This is just a small block Chevy, so my intake will be a lot lower. It'll be in here somewhere. So it's kind of neat. Uh, Blow off valves that I'll end up putting on mine will be kind of about this size, but apparently these are supposed to be able to handle all the power. They say one's supposed to work, but I think we try to play it a little bit more safe, throw two on there. So just the welding and stuff going on here is a little bit different than mine. I'll just run some stock exhaust manifolds on mine and just run them forward. Just look just like stock, but they'll end up running forward to the front of the engine instead. So it'll kind of be the same concept as this, where the exhaust pipe comes down across, then it ends up running up and into the turbo. But that's project that we'll end up running into in about a month or so. But you can see the big old donkey dong coming out there. It's a big old 5-inch exhaust pipe, so see my hand fits in there pretty easily. But it's kind of wild getting that big of a horn coming out. But I think that'll be just about the way my Caprice is. Might end up throwing the turbo up front and then having a big old horn coming out the front end set out there. But that's all I got today. Just scatterbraining some ideas, but let me know what you guys think. I got a question of the day here. Crunchy or smooth peanut butter? It's kind of a weird one, but I'm kind of a crunchy guy. Let me know what you think. Smooth or crunchy peanut butter in the comments. Later.